When I come back,
Yeah. Oh, paddy, mamo.
I never got there.
Never.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Technology.
Yeah, technology. Anyway, funny of us, isn't it funny of us to make irreversible damages to our body and expect doctors to fix it in one surgery or one medication? So, remember to take care of your body because it is the only place that you have to live. Join us every Tuesday on YouTube and then also catch us on Spotify. If you want to listen, have some food for thought, play some games with us, and then also learn a thing or two and get your health back. So we're going to start off what's been happening. I have something I want to talk about, but then what's been happening?
What did you want to talk about? Okay, no, it's fine.
It's just how people gain weight over the years.
Okay.
You
know, bro, this past 2 weeks, it's just been about the commission.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So every day, man, I learn something new about Mkhwanazi that makes me adore him even more. Like that man is so in touch with the reality of South Africans. Like you'll ask him questions like, hey man, they were asking him questions like, are you not scared for your life and the lives of those around you, your family? And then he was like, I am scared, but you have to understand that that's how every South African feels. My hope is in my hope is in the South African Police Service to protect me. So if I do not have confidence in my fellow colleagues, in my the people that I work with to protect me, and then I have to hire bodyguards for everyone around me, I don't have the money for that. That's why I want this to work so much. That's why he wants the corruption to be killed completely. That's why he wants the South African Police Service to be efficient, because that's what most of us rely on. We do not afford private bodyguards. We were saying things here about Ket Matala last week. What if he decides and his colleague is out? Hey.
Okay, but
his colleague is out.
By the way, are these people in jail?
Ket Matala is in. Kwanja, what's the difference between jail and prison?
I know
one is just one is where you go while awaiting sentencing, and then jail.
I think
in jail. So Ket Matlala is in jail. Yeah, prison is there where you are sentenced. There, it's child. You're serving a sentence. He's in jail.
Okay, what's a jail cell looking like? How is it different from a prison cell?
It's less secure than a prison cell, less wardens, I presume, and
so just like, are you comfortable in there? That's what I'm asking. Are you getting in there, and is it like a bed, a toilet, like what we see on shows? Is it like that, or are these people getting a room? A room.
No.
You remember there was a time Zuma was jailed, went to jail. We never saw him in jail. We just saw him out of jail. So I wonder, with these people, are they going to jail? A quote I learned, I don't know who I heard it from, that time when Zuma got arrested, was, how much is your life worth? Like, how much is your life worth? And now I'm saying it incorrectly, but then something like that, like the amount of money you can pay just to make sure that you are not put in that situation. And these people that are being arrested, you know how much money they have And you think those people are actually going to a cell? Are they actually in a cell? I don't believe that.
Yeah, especially in South Africa.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that these people are in a place where if I steal from a spaza shop that they'll put me in the same place with that person. I don't believe that. Which jail?
Hey, I don't know.
So we just
but I think
gonna take out okay, they're in jail. Okay. Which one? Let me see their outfit. Let me see them sleeping.
Yeah.
Let me visit
and
them.
Knowing
can you
how
visit
corrupt
people you don't know?
I think you can.
Okay.
I think
I can. Right now I can just say I'm going to see prisoner 35 whatever, and then I just see them.
by their full name.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I can just decide I want to see prisoner Mang Mang, and then I go there and then they'll tell him or there's someone who wants to see you, and then
if he wants to see you too, you come. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he also said something while we are on the matter of prison. He said it's so saddening that the budget for a prisoner in South Africa is 500 rands per day. The budget for South Africa for a prison per day. But for an unemployed, law-abiding citizen of South Africa,
that's 350 per month.
It is 350 per month.
Damn.
And there were politicians in there. So this ad hoc commission is just full of politicians asking him questions, wanting to know, like questioning his evidence and stuff like that. He said this in front of all of them and they were all mind blown. Yeah. It was like you have all these people leading, you give someone to be the minister of police. This person, if I sit down with him, he cannot explain the hierarchy of the police. He cannot do this and that. He was talking about Senzo Mkulu. He said his name directly. And the minister does not know these things. I sat down with him and then I asked him some questions. You can see that this person did not take the effort to learn the department that he is leading. That is where we are. That's the reality of South Africa. You have someone allocating budget for prisoners, but like he's so out of touch with reality. Imagine paying 500 and it comes from your tax and my tax. We pay that money. It goes to the same person that probably killed a relative, your relative, a distant relative, or just a murderer. You're paying 500 per day for that person to stay alive, while they give your brother who's unemployed 350.
You know, I remember when I worked in Joburg, I've had 2 patients who were prisoners, and they would come like to the consultation. I would see them, and I would give them like a special diet for them in the prison, and then they would go, and then they would come back, and I would see how did it go, like how are you feeling now, and like did it help relieve the symptoms? Like he came in for a specific he came in for a specific thing, and I've seen him, he left, and then follow up again, we check, and then but then there was one of the 2 who complained that when he came back, he said I gave them the special dietary requirements and they didn't want to, like they just said no, and they just threw away the people or whatever. So like nothing was done, and there wasn't much else I can do. But then I was just letting them know that okay, in case they just give you whatever you want, you can try to adjust the food by yourself, knowing that you can have this, you can have this, you can have this. Yeah. But it's a common thing. You'd even see some of them going to like dentists, maybe with like broken jaws or whatever. They'll send them to a dentist, fix them, and go back to prison. They'll come back. They'll come to the hospital in chains. Yeah. Like they'll be walking in chains. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Look, it's turning blue. Subscribe. But anyway, back to the situation that's been happening the whole week. What else have you noticed?
Yeah, to be honest with you, it's just corners, but an honorable mention to becoming a sdudla guy.
Oh yeah,
He's becoming a scorer now.
Okay. How far is he now? You can see it.
I mean, yeah, you can.
Okay.
He's losing the weight. He started going to gym.
Does he have a target month?
Yeah, end of November. But I don't think he's gonna do it.
Okay.
Like, he's under so much pressure now. Like in most of his vlogs, you'll hear him saying, "Hey, I'm not on track, what, stuff like that." And that's where the danger is. The minute you start stressing about it, that weight is not going.
Yeah.
Ask me. The minute you start stressing about it, it's not going. It's gonna go when you least expect it. You just hear people saying, "Hey, bro, you've lost weight."
Yeah.
It's funny how people never really compliment you when you are in good shape, but they always say something when you're like fat. How do you reply to that?
I don't know.
I used to clap back. If one put up
keep quiet.
If you're gonna 6-pack, or some put on a 6-pack, you look good. And if you're gonna let Mukabo put out how?
That's true. How do you respond back?
Bro. So what? It's not like I promised you a 6-pack. Yeah, I cannot never.
But I feel like whatever you say, it'll just make you more insecure. Like, just keep quiet. There's nothing to say. Yeah, I know. Or say something like, yeah, I know. I'm trying to work on it. And then maybe I feel like that's the best. Because I'm trying to think of the times I've been told. I think I would always respond by saying that, yeah, like something I'll acknowledge that, yeah, I have gained, and then I'll say something, or either I'm trying, or I want to, or I haven't done something. I'll say something else. Yeah, just to de-escalate the situation so that it ends there. Because what else can I say?
When I went home and then people were like,
what else can I say? Yeah.
I'll be like, no, I think I no. Like, there's no right answer to this, but it's just, it's very rude.
As someone who's overweight, when someone says that, and I'm not trying to be judgmental. I hope this doesn't come off just as judgmental or rude. When someone says that, I automatically know that it hurt you. When you respond by saying something like, or I have money, or I'm in a loving relationship because they feed me, I just know that comment hurt you. When you're responding that way,
it always hurts.
You're putting on a face. I know it stung a bit.
It cuts deep.
It did something. Yeah.
Yes. And the funny thing is, you can be in the best shape of your life.
Yeah.
But if you were once a sdudla and then someone just points something, you have a flat stomach, you are by the pool there, and then someone fun. That time you're like, you're in good shape. You're in good shape.
And you just lost 10 kgs
bro,
to get there. Yeah.
Bro, that comment is going to take you back. It's gonna set you back emotionally and physically as well, because you'll be like, fuck, so I'm not doing shit here. Like, anyway, you said you had something along the lines of losing weight.
About gaining weight. But anyway, this came to my mind recently. It's October. But anyway, this came to my mind recently that people, including myself, people have a cycle in the year, like a calendar. The calendar is the same every year. And so I've written down some of the things that happens throughout the year. You can add on as I'm going, okay? So the first one is January, right? It's the new year, new me, so everyone is excited. It's just like goals, promises, things to achieve, things to do. I'm going to start, this is going to be a good year, which is a good positive thing. So I'm just going to relate it to weight and diet and exercise. And we're going to start eating healthy. We're going to start exercising. We give ourselves some exercise plan. We're going to work so hard. And that's fine, which is a good thing. We start joining memberships even. We go the extra mile. We do a lot of things. And then February, the motivation is still there. But halfway through February, we get like Valentine's. And then you start eating like the sweets, the chocolates. And the motivation kind of goes down. Because your intake actually influences sort of like your motivation. So if you eat more healthy, that also helps with your thoughts. But then the foods that you are eating also have an impact on your thoughts because of the brain and the gut. I'll make a video about that. But you get February and then you start eating chocolates, and it's just for a cheat week or a cheat day, and then it's fine. March comes around and you're still on track, but then life starts to get a bit busy. Either work gets busy or something gets busy, and then it's just like you can still eat healthy, do the exercise here and there, but then the motivation kind of dies down. April, and then we get to April, it's around Easter time. You're going home, family functions, family weddings. There's just a lot of things that are happening around that time. A lot of food also comes with that. A lot of alcohol comes with that. And then now the progress kind of seems off. So we're kind of gaining a little bit of weight. But then it's fine. We'll go back after Easter. After Easter, we'll try to do better. And then you start to exercise a bit more. And then now you are going over what you were supposed to do. So now you're doing something that's not realistic. You're pushing yourself because you want to lose the weight that you are 4 months in and you haven't done much. Then May comes around, it's a bit cold. You can feel that winter is coming. It's a bit cold. And then that motivation, it keeps going down. June and July, that motivation is gone. You even forgot what were the goals from January, forgot everything. Or maybe it's still there. But the wind, the air outside, you're like, there's no way. In this weather, I'm not going. And now you are 2 months in like winter and you haven't eaten healthy, you haven't exercised at the gym because it's too cold, or you've exercised 1 or 2 days here, and during that period, because you're wearing like jerseys or whatever, you don't even see your body, so you're gaining weight. And then that's July, that's August, it's a bit windy, it's a bit cold, and then you start to notice that, oh man, I've gained weight throughout my winter arc. I've gained a bit of weight. And then September, when September comes, this is why, if you will notice this as well, September, a lot of people were going back into healthy eating, physical activity, joining gyms. Yeah. A lot of people were doing that around September. Now, now when the sun starts coming out and now we're taking off our jerseys, you can see that, damn, Pella, that vest is no longer looking, the same. Let me go back to my old plan or my old progress that I wanted to do. I've noticed it a lot as well. During September, a lot of people were like, and also September is a new year in African calendar or something like that. So in a way, there's just and spring day. It's just like the sun is out, everything, and it's just okay. Let's get back on track. And then now October, it's kind of like a in between, whereas yes, we're trying to eat healthy, we're still trying to exercise, still trying to do well, but the year is ending, so there's panic as well. So you're not just looking at the healthy eating and the physical activity, there's all these other plans that we plan to do, maybe financially, at work, personal growth, a lot of things, and you are left with 3 months to achieve those things. Maybe you've achieved some of them and you didn't achieve some of them, so it's kind of a bit panicking in a way, and the diet is all over the place. You were good in September, but then now you're all over the place. It's just up and down. The exercise also up and down. And then November comes around and it's year-end functions. It's celebrations as well. It's also hot, so we're also doing braais, a lot of braais around that time. We're also preparing for December as well. There's just a lot of things. Now you completely forgot about your healthy eating. You completely forgot about your physical activity. And then now you get to December, and every bad reason, every bad thing that you do, there is one answer to that reason. Every bad thing that you're going to do in December, you have always that one line that answers everything. Oh, why aren't you eating? It's December. Oh, why aren't you it's December. It's December. It's December. We can't. Hey, it's December. And also we know December is a time where we are celebrating the food, same as like Easter, but then even more. It's just the food, the gatherings, the parties, the drinking, everything.
Stockfell,
and then I would go back to groceries. So, there's so much stuff. And also on top of that is just that YOLO mindset that when you only live once. Let's enjoy December. It's a good time. It's going to be a good. This is why I think like December and Easter are the times where we normally get a lot of accidents. Yeah. Like in the country. Yeah, and it's just like recklessness and everything. Then January comes around and it's the same thing. Year after year. We're doing the same thing year after year after year. And in that period, in terms of the weight gain, you might find that the first year when you started that goal, you were 90 kgs, and then for that period, because you were going up and down during that winter period, you probably gained up to 95 or maybe 100. I mean, it's just 95, not that much. You gained up to 95, and then when the next year comes around, you are starting at 95 and you're trying to lose back to 95, now back to 90, and in that period you go up and down. Maybe you might go to 100 or 98, and it keeps going up and down, but in a in an upward rise, but it's going up and down, but it's going up. This is why you find yourself 5 years later in 2020, maybe you are 70 kgs, that is, and then now you're 80 kgs. You've gained 10 kilograms over a period of 5 years, but you haven't noticed it because you were gaining it 2 kg per year, 1.5 per year, little by little. And also it's just normal to gain weight as you're growing, so you might find that sometimes you even double that. So stop doing all of this. That's the solution. Stop. The worst thing you can do is go on a diet. Never go on a diet, because that's not the food you're going to maintain in the long term. Whatever you like, continue with that in the long term, and just work on it. The portion sizes, that's important. Just work on the portions. It's just that simple. There's no secret formula. There's no secret diet. Work on the portion. The portion is hard. I'm gonna give you an example with beer. If you buy a beer pack, whatever it's called,
6-pack.
Look, a 6-pack. Look at the box underneath. It will show you the calories of the food, of the drink, the calories, carbohydrates, fats, total energy. It will also show you saving suggestions, that this 6-pack serves 6 people. This 6-pack serves 6 people, not one individual. 6 people. Even in adverts, when they're advertising that thing, there's multiple hands that are going into that 6-pack to cheers. You'll never see one person on serve 6 people. That's the portion that you're supposed to have. But I know it's hard. It's just working on one thing at a time. And that's how to lose weight. That, in simple terms, that's how you lose weight. Yeah, I just wanted to say, I hope that wasn't depressing, because I could see it too.
No.
Maybe you'll add something, Mara, your face.
No, as you were talking, bruh, I was realizing.
Okay.
Bro, my mind was going crazy, because what you're seeing is true, man. Like what you want, it's the little things. It's the little things.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I December or nah, man, I'm just relaxing. And now, like I used to be, my a flat stomach, like before I go home for December. When I come back,
yeah. Oh, paddy, mamo.
I never got there.
Never. You haven't experienced things, right?
And then when I think of like the things that we do,
yeah.
You drink Coke almost every day.
Every day. Yo, the cook. That's my weakness. I wanna do cook. That is my weakness. I can control my portion. Yeah, the cuckoo. Let's say.
Oh, cuckoo is your weakness. I think we are all like that.
Yeah. Those things, man.
And they hit different in December.
Yeah. And on top of that, you mentioned already the Stockfell challenge. Everything. That's the time Reka. I wanna mayonnaise ala 2 kg. Yeah. There's no need to buy that. So it's like this big, man. Throughout the whole year, every like 500 grams, each year 6 months. Now in 1 month, fetch that thing. In 1 month,
everything you're doing, mayonnaise.
And we don't even buy one. We buy like 2 or 3 of them. Where are they going?
5 kg of flour, 5 kg of rice. Like, rice every day, Papa.
Yeah, macro makes a lot of money. During December, one of these shops that sell in bulk.
They make a killing in December.
Yeah.
And so that's why I didn't give any input, because I was actually realizing what
you were realizing.
So that is why every time I go home, and I remember at home there are no gyms. I mean, I can still do push-ups here and there. I get to work at 5. I mean, at 6. No way. My cousins are sleeping on the bed. We're not busy getting push-up. It's gone.
That's the same mentality even in winter. You wake up, you get out of the bed, and you can hear, and the blankets. The blankets. They're so warm.
Going out for a run in December, you find your peers, your age mates coming back from crew.
Yeah, they're coming back. Yeah.
Usain Bolt. They once called me Usain Bolt. What am I doing here? But sometimes the neighborhoods that we grow up in, they play a part in
I remember
some of the things.
But then sometimes you just have to be strong enough to go through that. If you're weak-minded, you're not going to continue. I remember there was a day I went out for a run. I wanted to start running, but I'm going to start running. I went out for a run. First morning. I think 3 houses from where I stayed. Never again. Never again. They don't lock their gates, these people. Never again. I'm not. Aye. I guess those dogs just see you running. That's why they chase you.
And the funny thing about that is that they're not actually chasing you.
Yeah.
Dogs love walking and running. So when they see you running, they want to run with you.
Yeah.
Like you're less likely.
Luckily, the owner was like not far, and then he like called them back, and then they came back. But just that, I was like, I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing this again.
Yeah, same thing with me, man. At home, you be there. Can you wait? You know, just cement. What you pushing? Mike, Mikey, what you wanna? Brock Lesnar. What are we doing?
It's the nicknames. Sometimes the nicknames,
bro, they get to you. Do they look like that guy? and it's never. I'm just giving examples now. I get a Brock Lesnar. It's never the good names. Baganor McHenry or something like that. The negative ones like.
Or simply like just Difaka, and that's your new name now. And like, why do you want to bring me down for doing something good? Now when I stop, I gain weight. Well, what's happening now?
It's anyway, the nicknames, bro.
Yeah, has there been anything happening? Or we could leave it there?
Nah, let's leave it there. It's just been politics this week.
No, that's fine. Okay, we can stop. I'll see you guys next Tuesday with a guest. We're having a guest next Tuesday.